It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, or low alcohol beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer actually. And this is a bottle that has been recommended to me over and over and over again. Some of you might know that I've just done a few non-alcoholic beers on the channel as of January. We started off January with some alcoholic beers. We've now moved on to some non-alcoholic beers. I'm just trying to offer up some point of difference, and maybe people are talking about January and not drinking and whatnot, and I just thought that I'd just do a few of these beer reviews. But anyway, the talk in the comments box of my videos has been this: Brooklyn Brewery's Special Effects Hoppy Lager. It's 0.4% ABV. It's in a 330 milliliter bottle. It's a dark brown bottle with the Brooklyn bottle cap there on the top. Apparently it's very, very good. It looks like it's been brewed or imported by Carlsberg Marston's Brewing Company, Wolverhampton. So it might have been brewed somewhere else, maybe Carlsberg in Denmark, maybe. So maybe this is some kind of glorified Heineken. No, that would be Carlsberg, wouldn't it? Carlsberg, who knows? Let's have a look. I picked this up in Morrison's. I picked up about 3 or 4 beers and I lost my receipt, and I just kind of like picked it up and put it in the trolley. So I imagine it's about £2 a bottle. £1.50, £2 a bottle. So without further ado then, let's get this out into a glass and see what we get. What I do like about this January is that there's a lot more single bottles and cans out there. Last January, it's still the case, you've still got to buy 4 Guinness Zeros. Yeah, you've still got to buy 4 cans of Guinness Zero. You can't just buy one. I know it's a big bugbear for people. Some of them are sold only in 4 packs. I much prefer single bottles. The fact is that, hey, if you want to try it, try it. You don't have to buy 4 and be forced to drink the other 3. So yeah, a big improvement on last year's January is the fact you can buy everything, or a lot of the stuff now, in single cans and bottles. Good levels of carbonation in the glass. It's a deep amber coloured lager, this. It's not something you would perhaps associate with a normal looking lager, really, unless you're looking at Vienna lager. Vienna lager is superb. Vienna lager is a darker malt lager which would look exactly like this. Maybe they've used some Vienna malt in here, maybe that's why it's apparently so good. So it's got good head retention, good carbonation. Yeah, as we say, it's a kind of deep amber coloured beer. Let's get it's quite clear to look at. Let's get the aroma on this one. It smells okay. I just reviewed an incredible English craft lager, non-alcoholic, from Marks and Spencer's. It was mind-blowingly good. If you haven't seen that video, take a look. This smells very hoppy, very berry-like, and unfortunately it smells quite sweet. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it's very good. Oh, it's very good. Oh yeah, wow. I get all of your suggestions. Let's start again. I get all of your suggestions now in the comments box. The reason why I should have reviewed this is because it's a very good beer. Tasting it myself, the first taste, it's not one-dimensional. I can be quite critical of non-alcoholic beer for being one-dimensional, just being like bland water, bland liquid. This is far from bland. There's a touch of sweetness. There's some malt qualities coming through. There's almost a little bit of kind of smoked malt coming through in there. It's very hoppy on the back end. There's some nice bitterness coming through on the back end. It's that hoppy kind of flavour is more of a kind of like a fruity, berry like, dare I say it, dark fruit berry flavour coming through. It's very good. It's very good, this. It's got a nice mouthfeel too. It's got a really nice mouthfeel. It doesn't necessarily have the mouthfeel of a super clean, super crisp lager. The mouthfeel, it's almost ale-like. It's almost like creamy and rich, like an ale, like a British ale, which is kind of surprising. But again, I can feel that bitterness now on the back end. I can see why people have been kind of recommending this beer to me on the channel. Great lacing on the glass, great carbonation. Is it going to convince me to drink a shed load of non-alcoholic lager? Probably not. Probably not, but I always maintain if I'm on a night out, as I was last Saturday, and I wanted to kind of like just cut back on my alcohol, and I was driving anyway to this party because it's really difficult to get to where this party was, then I would be quite happy to drink this all night. I would be quite happy to drink this all night. It's quite good. But for me, it's not as good as the Marks and Spencer's Hepworth British Craft Lager at 0.5% ABV. If you want to taste a mind-blowingly excellent low alcohol beer, then go for that Hepworth Marks and Spencer's can of British Craft Lager. It's off the scale good. It's so good, so good. It seems to me that Brooklyn, and I'd like to know in the comments, but Brooklyn seems to have been bought out now by Carlsberg or Marston's. Carlsberg Marston's. It seems to be that they're not an independent company anymore, which is a real shame. Comment on that. Unless, of course, Carlsberg Marston's have the brewing rights to Brooklyn and Brooklyn Lager, Brooklyn beers in the UK and Europe. Maybe that's just the case. Rating for this one, it's good. It's good. I like it. I like it enough to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.